Hi friends, in this video I have collected some questions which can be helpful for exams like SOF, Silver Zone, Aliens, etc. So for each question I'm going to give you first 10 seconds, then I'm going to explain the answer of the question. So the first question is, what would be the output of the given program in QBasic? A equals to 9, B equals to 0, C dollar equals operating, D dollar equals system, print A semicolon B, print C dollar semicolon D dollar. Okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. Now I'm going to tell you how to solve this question. So, okay, we can see that A equals to 9 and B equals to 0. And we have to set to print A semicolon B. Remember that semicolon is a command and it will not be printed. So C is not the correct answer because you can see there are semicolons. Second thing, here operating has capital O and system has capital S. So it means you cannot have small o small s. So B is also wrong answer. And by looking at D is not correct because the program is absolutely correct. So these three also are wrong and A answer is correct. Remember, whenever there is a colon, semicolon like this, you have to not give any space. Remember that. Okay? So let's move to the next question. To apply a transition of a current slide to all slides in the presentation, click dash in MS PowerPoint 2010. Okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, so I explain. Actually, in this question, you have to notice that it says that apply transition to the current slide. You have put the transition to the current slide and you have to put it in all other slides. Okay, actually this option is available in the C. The correct answer is C, so this is the option. So this is the image which you will get in 2007 also, and this will help you to put the transition in all other presentations. Okay, let's move into next question. Commando 64 is an example of. So this is a question mark, okay? I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay. Actually, if you want to search it in Google, you can search it. Actually, the answer is B, microcomputer. Commando 64 is an old microcomputer, and this is the answer of the question. So this is a fact-filled question. Next question. DAG Supercomputer was the first machine to defeat the world chess champion Garry Kasparov. I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, it is a very famous question because it is very important fact in chess. The answer is D, Deep Blue. Actually, Deep Blue was the first computer which was actually very old, and it was the first computer to defeat any world chess champion, and that was Garry Kasparov, which was defeated by a computer. And this is a very weird thing. All other names are a little bit complicated, but they are all wrong answers, so please take the correct answer only in the exams. Next question. In which of the following is the volatile storage media? I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, so I want to explain that there are two types of memory, primary memory and second is secondary memory. Remember that secondary memory is not volatile at all. So they are not volatile. Volatile means that suppose you are working in a computer, then suddenly electricity goes off. So if the memory is volatile, it will get destroyed. It means that the memory would be lost. But if it's not volatile or auxiliary, it will retain its memory. So secondary memory are never volatile. So A and B are secondary memories that are CD and USB. So A and B are wrong answers. C and D are primary memory because the D is hard disk here and C is RAM. Primary memory has two types: RAM, random access memory, and ROM, read only memory. RAM is a volatile and ROM is not volatile, so yeah, C is the correct answer and D is not. It is auxiliary memory. Okay, and let's move to the next question. Dash are the inlets present in a computer CPU box that lets you plug various devices such as mouse, keyboard or printer to the computer system. I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, so this is a question which all we must know, that it says that are the inlets present on a CPU box that lets you plug various devices such as mouse. If you have noticed, suppose this is a CPU and this is just a cuboid to represent CPU. So suppose this is the back side. So if you have noticed properly that there has some ports types, something like this, which are of USBs or sometimes bigger ports also, in which you plug cables down. They are called ports. Okay, so by these ports we can they are mostly of USB, universal series bus, but they can be other type of ports also. So they let you to plug any cables in the computer system. Okay, so this question: match the Windows 7 program icons given in column 1 with their description given in column 2. Okay, so I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question or guess the question. Okay, so now I am giving you how to solve this question. As you can see, there are 3 icons here and 3 descriptions here: XPS Viewer, Desktop Gadget Gallery and Windows Update. Well, in this we have to just match the correct answers, and yes, we have to know there's no calculation or something required. So what's the answer? Actually, XPS Viewer is an aeroplane shape, a paper plane. It looks like paper plane. So A is the first one. So by this, we can say that D is the correct answer, because this is the only thing we have to know. Well, in exams, there are only 3, as you can see, but sometimes they can be 3 to 6. So they can be super complicated as well. You have to not need to find all the answers. You have to only find which are the least, because as you can see, A, B, C, D has 3, 3, 2, 1. If A is 1, then I don't have to find B and C only. So like this, so I have to only explain A is 1, and yeah, B is 3 and C is 2. And yes, this is the answer of this question. Which of the following statements hold true about the given icon with respect to MS PowerPoint 2010? I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, so this is an icon of a symbol of PowerPoint 2010 and what it says. It chooses the page orientation of the notes page. It cascades the open document windows on a screen so that they can overlap. Okay, so what's the meaning of it? Actually, it is a little bit confusing. Actually, when you see the animations tab, there's a tab called animations. Okay, under this tab, when you see the left side, there is a similar icon. But thing is, as you can see, this box is actually not there in that icon, and this line was also not there. As you can see, this line was also not there. Actually, it decides the orientation of the slide. But if you think that it's the correct answer, so the answer should be D. Actually, it's not the correct answer because there are some lines extra. They are for the notes page. So yeah, the correct answer is A in this case, the notes page. Next question. Match the internet terms given in column 1 with descriptions given in column 2. I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay. Now I tell you the answer of this question here. See, this is the 3 terms: cloud computing, blogs, web feed. Okay, so if we read the statements properly, so if I read the statements, first statement says web service that provides users with frequently updated content. It involves delivering a host services over internet to store, manage and process data rather than local server. A website that contains an online personal journal with reflections, comments and often hyperlinks provided by users. So if I say, actually for the blogs, the third is for blogs. Yes, a blog is a website that contains an online personal journal. Because when you go in the blogs, you can communicate to other persons, you can send hyperlinks also, and you can comment, and you can reflect the comments, and you can give hyperlinks and click to them provided by other users. And they are like an online personal journal. Because they are like a journal, you can give any information there. So yes, B is the blogs. B is the blogs. Okay, let's see in the questions. That which gives the answer. B is third, so again the D is answer. Well, I used a trick again. Only I have to find the other one only, which is the most rare. Because in the A column, 1 and 3 are rare. In the second column, 2 and 3 are rare. And third column, 2 and 1 are rare. So yes. So if you know even one of them, any of them, then you can find the correct answer. So I've used this trick. And yes, D is the correct answer in this following question. Okay, one more question. This is the last question, I guess. I have inserted an audio clip in the presentation, and I want to play only some part of the audio. Which of the following audio tools options can be used for this purpose in MS PowerPoint 2010? So actually there's no need to guess that this icon which you are seeing in the A, it is for clip art. Because I think it is easy. You can see pictures. Am I right? So you can just say it's something like clip art. Second is for voice, but as you can see it has 3 bars. And these bars are usually comes in volume. Am I right? So it is for sound volume. Third one is looks like a movie reel. And yes, it is for inserting a movie. So what is the fourth one? It says only some part of the audio. Am I right? So and ruler demonstrates at how much we want to take it out. So yes, you can actually, if you don't know the answer, by looking at the pictures you can demonstrate the correct answer. And yes, in this case the D is the correct answer. Okay.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like our videos of our channel, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to ring the bell for more educational video notifications of our channel.